Yo. All right, man. We undefeated. Let's keep it going. I'm probably going to play 2, then I'll go over to Call of Duty, then might play that for a little while, then we'll call it a night. But let's rock.
Joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Buckeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. Offense in a bunch formation. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, that linebacker timed that play so well. I'm surprised the running back even held on to the football. They're lucky that was only a tackle for loss.
Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Got it in the middle. It's Durham. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Let's it fly. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a
shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. And what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And how about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The offense stays on the field. Opening drive, still in their own territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. 1st half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. He's got it. 1st down and more. And he'll run
aggressive nature in the play column there. The opening drive in the game, you have an opportunity on fourth down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it, they score a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll try the run. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
LSU 7, Ohio State 0.
First play of the period, first down here. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quick completion on the out. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Finds his man. It's Green. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Tigers come to the ball, trying to pick up this third and short. He wants to throw it again. He wants to go deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense did fall on that loose football, but it won't matter much as they turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking for a man. It's Sayed. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Right down the boulevard. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. On the ground, it's Durham. Oh, better look out! Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Caught over the middle. It's Sharp. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Keeps looking downfield. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Holds it in, the 1st down and more. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think
You see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Makes a catch at the 15. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Just enough time for one final play in this half. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Going for 6. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Finds his man, it's Peoples. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
The Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
The Buckeyes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. He slings it deep to the left. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, I always say this, when you're backed up on offense, those are some of the best opportunities to take deep shots. In all likelihood, the defense is expecting run. You're going to try and buy yourself a little bit of real estate, so they're playing press man coverage, and that's when you want to take advantage of.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
There's probably a lot of people wondering right now, why do they keep throwing the football when they're backed up so much? But this is actually one of the best places on the field to do that because the defense has to cover so much space, plus oftentimes they're in man coverage. So this is the time to take your shots. They took one there, took a chance deep. It wasn't open. It was incomplete. You got to be thinking on third down coming up now. They're probably going to throw it again.
On the run, still looking. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Line getting set on second down. Off the play fake. Heaves it deep. He's got it on the outside. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Tiger. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
And I think sometimes QBs know before the snap who they're going to. You could tell he looks to the right immediately, knows this guy's going towards the middle of the field, reads the safety, put the ball on the money, over the linebackers, away from the safety, gets the big catch, and he walks into the
Hey, yo, I like that. I ain't even gonna lie. I like that. I like how you held the ball so long right there. I like that. It was kind of like a low-key, a little glitch, but I like that. Good play.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll call for the fair catch here. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Going for the big play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Got out of trouble and throws. Pulls it in. It's Peoples. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, he can go. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Finds his tight end. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. The Buckeyes racing to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw again. Pulls it in, it's Tate.
And they get the completion, and they get out of bounds, which is obviously important to stop the clock. But what's really important now is it's 4th down. And that made it more manageable. But obviously, the clock is not as important as making sure you get this 4th down conversion.
trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the fourth, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. The Buckeyes get it past the sticks, trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I just don't like the play call, guys. 2 straight runs, and you're just wasting clock. At this juncture of the game, you need to score, and you got to score quickly. Running the ball is not going to get it done.
Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll move the tight end. A first down run on the doorstep. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here's the pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. With the ball spotted outside the 35, the holder will kneel and give his kicker a shot from 53 yards out and a chance to win. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. That is no good. Field goal attempt is no good. It is a devastating blow to not come away with points here in overtime. We'll get it started here in overtime. Tight end now in motion. They'll give it to the back. It's a seam wide open. Defense is there to make the the stop, and he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play, just making it happen?
Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Tigers. They strike first in overtime. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Back to throw. It's Sayin. He makes a grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Trying to barge their way in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. The run from the shotgun. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. He's got it again. Got enough space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Now in the second overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second overtime, and they'll have to go for 2. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Throws to the tight end. They do not get the 2, and now the lead sits at 6 in double OT.
27, LSU, 21.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got a man. It's Anderson. Oh, it's a running room. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown, LSU! They got it in to tie it up here in double overtime, and now the 2-pointer will win it.
Man, what a great response by this offense, going down the field, scoring the touchdown now. I got to go for 2. I know the new overtime rules that changed this years ago.
Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to two-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the big fellas up front to get it done, find a way into the end zone, and be more physical.
They're stopped on the two-point try, and we are still tied. And now it's all two-point conversion attempts from here on out.
Yankee Blue. Hey.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. It's complete to the left. They can't get it in. Neither team can get the two, and we'll play another overtime. Now this two-point conversion attempt for the win. They'll try to pass their way in. They can't convert. That short yardage, condensed area, nobody got the two, and we play on. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that two-point conversion bag really is. Looking to throw. Tremendous execution to get the two, and now they turn up the heat. Now they'll have to respond with a two of their own.
42 Spider.
The snap sets up the throw. He's got it in the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. Here comes the two-point try. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. They got it done with the two, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime. So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. From the gun, he'll try to throw. They are denied. The two-point try is stuffed. And a game-winning play by this defense in overtime. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, and that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Ballman.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hey man, what a game, y'all. That was a crazy game, man. Nobody even watched that game. That's cool though. All right, coach, my thoughts. I think we started off slow, but we slowly got into it. First off, hell of a player. You know, I'm never a hater. Hell of a player, man. Congrats on that win. As for my team, man, we started off slow. Defense kept it up. But early defense gave up what? I think his first drive, he had 4 consecutive fourth downs, right? So we can't have that, right? We can't have that. That's how we end up losing the game, because if we would took care of business in the first quarter, we wouldn't have to worry about what's going on in what, the fifth over. Yo, first of all, let me just say, defense, man, what a game. I know I just gave you all that shit, but at the same time, the second half was a great game, man. Like, you stepped up. You stepped up. I low-key think he ran out of options. He started playing this glitch play where he flipping the play, and somehow I don't think the cornerback is recognizing that he's on the field. So it's like a glitch play. Right, so if you beat me off that, I ain't mad at you. It's just that it's a glitch play, bro. Come on, man. As for me, man, my last play, I thought it was okay. Honestly, I knew he was gonna be in man coverage. He was gonna be in man coverage. So when I swung when I swung the running back out, I knew he was gonna take the running back. So I knew it was gonna be a one-on-one, my number one wide receiver versus number one cornerback, right? And we didn't get it. I think he dropped it. He dropped it, right? It wasn't even the force out. He dropped it. So I think it was a great call. I also was debating about throwing it to R1. I thought R1 would have been good creeping up behind deep middle, but I didn't think I'd have enough time for that. I knew it had to be something fast. So, yeah, man. But all jokes aside, hell of a game. I'm glad I recorded this, man. Hell of a game. I got 0 people watching and 0 views on this, but I think I learned a lot on the fly with this game, and I think I played a great player. So, and also I think he played a great player in me. So, excuse me. What? I think this is my first week really getting into it like that. So yeah, man. Good shit. All right, time to go Call of Duty.